Hi everyone, it's Myrtle Schmergle, reporting from the Western Hemisphere in the United States of America. I hope all of you are well and happy, because let me tell you, this is a very energized, exciting time, and it's very intense, all right? Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about life after death, because the only thing that dies in this dimension is the physical body. Well, how do I know? I'm sure you're asking that. How does she know? Who is she? This woman from that has an accent. Well, let me tell you. Ever since I was a child, I've been able to see people and animals that have passed over. All right, you just decease your physical body and you step out of it. Now, let me tell you, people that have passed away, they always look younger. They always look younger, no matter what age they are in this lifetime. They can. Let me tell you, I just recently saw two people. They're relatives of friends of mine that passed away. One was in the 80s, the other was in the 90s. And when I saw them after they had passed over, they looked like they were in the 30s or late 30s, early 40s, all right? And let me tell you something, that in this particular timing on Earth, you're going to see a lot of people transitioning, all right? You know why? Because of where we are. All right, the Earth is evolving in a rapid rate. Its vibration has accelerated. The whole solar system has accelerated. This incredible divine feminine energy that's coming to the Earth, that's rapidly changing the vibration of the planet, and all humanity is being affected. There's a lot of stuff happening multidimensionally, but in this dimension, it's very intense energetically. So a lot of people, they don't want to deal with it. They've had enough. They just want to move on, or they can't take it, or the vibration is really low. So if you have a low vibe, you won't be able to withstand this high vibrational frequency. And there's no judgment, all right? You're never going to end. You're eternal. We're all eternal beings. All right. I know I've seen people that have passed over. So that's what's happening. And that's why you'll see a lot of people transition and leave their body. And let me tell you, I just wanted to discuss this briefly, because a lot of people are experiencing the loss of loved ones, friends, relatives, co-workers, whatever. And to comfort you, there is no death. There is no death. Because this is like a suit, all right? Just think of it as an old coat that you have to throw off during the summer. And the beings, the humans, they step out. They step out of this suit, and then in the other dimension, they're alive, and they have their physical body. It's a light body. And they're young, and they're beautiful, and they're happy because they're in this amazing dimension of love. All right, the divine, the essence of divinity is love. So I wanted to let everyone know, even animals, all right? I've seen several animals that have transitioned, and they're hanging around the person's health. And it's all the same, people and animals, that there is no death, okay? I want to tell you quickly of a couple incidences. There was one gentleman, the father of a friend of mine, actually, who passed away about 4 weeks ago. He was in his mid-80s. And when I saw him, because she told me, oh, my dad has left. So I just happened to see him. I mean, for me, it just happens like that, all right? Don't have to do any prayers or rituals or anything to see people after they passed over. I just think of them, and there they are. So I saw him, and he was so shocked. He was shocked because he was still alive. He was so shocked. He was so shocked. It was really funny. He said, oh my gosh, I'm still alive. He's the only one that I've seen react like that, and it was such a delight because he had no idea. And then let me tell you, the first time I experienced this was when I was really, really young. And I was not close to my aunt, but I always felt her emotional pain. And I felt for her so deeply. I felt all her emotional pain because she had a really bad experience with a husband. They were not an emotional match, all right? And he was very, well, I can't go into their story. But anyway, she had a lot of emotional pain. And one night at midnight, I was still awake, lying in bed, and my first cousin called me and told me that her mother had passed over. And I got off the phone and I went back to bed, and I was crying and sobbing and wailing and sobbing because I felt all that pain that she had carried in her lifetime. And I felt it in me, in my physical body. I was carrying her pain, and I felt all her pain, all that sorrow. Suddenly, she shows up, and she was right over my physical body. Remember, I was lying on my back, and this golden light of joy, I had never experienced joy in my life before that. It was incredible. And she said to me, "Myrtle, don't cry. Look at me now." And I stopped crying, and I looked at her, and I was astonished because, first of all, she was the first person that I'd ever seen who had passed over. And this time she was in her light body, but she was a golden ball of joy. It was amazing. So I just wanted to tell everyone that I understand about the grieving process. Yes, that's for us humans. But just to know that if one of your loved ones, friends, coworkers, family, husband, wife, whatever, passes over, remember, you're passing over into another dimension. There's no death, that they're still alive. And you can communicate with them. I've done that, and that's another story. So anyway, I just want to show you a gift that I got. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? This beautiful feather. A friend of mine told me it's a feather from a red-tailed hawk. I gotta look it up. But anyway, enjoy your time here. We'll be back, and we have a very big surprise for you on our next podcast. Myrtle Schmergle signing off. Bye-bye.